halfway through the season, and the Eagles were out in numbers. Prince made a comeback in Minnesota. I mean, could height be considered a calorie workout? A first official all-around performance, and she won. But we would be out of our mind not to include Klein. We gonna talk vault. And Kim was not in the booth this week, but in the commentary, she was very present. Let's wrap on week 6.
From Mr. Region 5 to Miss Worldwide, could we be international? You can't catch that boy. He's going around the ground at 100 degrees. Don't test me, boy, because I rap with the best for sure. Region 5 till the death of me. Cremate my body, let the pit have what's left of me. But for now, forget about that. Blow the whistle, baby, you the referee. We put it down like Lee Kamich, chick, she never sleeps. Wild like Haley Klein of the Razorbacks. Hotter than the chips, let's fire up. Oh, 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 oh. The college, podcast, let's put it down everywhere.
So let's put it down and welcome back to the College Salute podcast, the only podcast with a gymnastics-inspired rap every week. The place you go for all you need to know about how our Region 5 alums are doing during their NCAA careers. And this season, we are comfortably podcasting in comfort, and Kim is in comfort this week. How about that?
I am. I
yes,
got my
she's comfortably in her chair at her gym podcasting with us today. Well, you know, that is in-house rapper Kim, and I am insider guy Jason, and Mick, you need to keep your eye out for Kim. She might steal your pants. NIU plays savior this week. We had Coach Kutcher Reinhardt being the puppet master a few weeks ago, but this week we get the silent number 1. I'll explain. Apparently there is something in the air in Ypsilanti. Bring out the hazmat suits. And if falls are highlights, you really missed a good one. D3 doing it again this week. And the best Yurchenko double done this season with a college salute? But it wasn't on the women's side. We got a lot. But first, a free way to support our show is by leaving a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to the College Salute podcast. Tell us what you love about the show or what you'd like to see improved. The review helps others discover our podcast and join our Region 5 family. Help us to continue to grow our podcast, which is the only regionally based gymnastics podcast in the country. We continue to show our love for our Region 5 alums throughout their college careers, so please show us some love with a review and a 5-star rating. All right, as we start every show, our Fab 5-ish of 7 this week. And I haven't really watched him in college live that much, but wow, the professional hype man that is Corey, wow, he works. Let me just tell you, he's working it. All the meat. I mean,
oh my God, he's all over the place. Have you seen his TikToks that he does a whole music video show prior?
Yes, it's phenomenal.
I would love that. Is my dream. I would love to have a whole breakout in song and have a whole music video to myself.
Yeah, they talked at the beginning about how many calories he burns per show or whatever like that.
He doesn't stop moving.
It's like the calorie work. It's the workout to burn the calories. So, screw the treadmill, running outside. Just go be a hype person at a sporting event, just like Corey.
I would love to.
I love it. And he does a great job. He does a great job. And I'm sure that's why Jordan has him there every meet. And he's all in it with the cheerleaders. He's in it with everything. I mean, every aspect of the competition, there's Corey. So, well, we had a quote unquote upset last week with Michigan State. But this week, we might have had one, kind of, sort of, maybe.
Listen, if anything was going to be an upset, yeah, it was this one. I mean, come on. Missouri's very good. We know this. Florida's very good. We know this. Florida's ranked higher than Missouri. But come on. If we're going to call something an upset, it could be this.
Yeah. I mean, they were both top 3 at nationals this past year.
I know, but watch. So. But I'm just saying, watch out for Mizzou.
Yeah, no, they're good. They're good. We are going to watch Mizzou
coming
in week 7. looking forward to that.
Me too.
Jordan Childs has changed her floor routine, but maybe just for 1 week.
Everything about Jordan Childs is magical. I love this. I love that she just is like, we're going to Minnesota. I'm bringing back the Prince floor routine. Of course, yes, you are, Jordan. That is correct. And then she gave a whole empowering speech to the people of Minnesota.
Yes.
Jordan Childs for president.
She does.
Jordan Childs for president.
Yes, she does something different every week. That's just not even the same thing. It's you give props to your teammate. Now you're going to, encourage and.
She gave props. An entire city.
Right, I know that. Uplift Minnesota and Minneapolis.
The whole, yes. And she's just not afraid to do it. She'll speak her
Correct.
mind. She'll let you know. And it's so funny because, so one of my former divers, she went to the Michigan State UCLA meet. And she asked me the other day, what do you think of Jordan Childs? I'm like, I absolutely love her. I love her. Well, I guess the people that were sitting behind her at the Michigan State meet were just bashing her and talking crap about her. I was like, girl, I would have turned around and laid it out for them. And this is authentic. They were talking crap about her, oh, she's just trying to get attention, blah, blah, blah. No. This is who she is. This is the person she is. She will give you flowers. She will stop the meet to watch other people. She will empower an entire state of Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then go score a 10 on whatever event just because.
Correct. Because she can.
It's authentic.
No.
She is authentic.
Yes.
She is that girl. Jordan Childs for president. You heard it here, folks.
Although I kind of felt when I was watching the routine, this has nothing to do with obviously empowering anybody. I felt like some of the choreography was not last year's. It was still this year's. So it's she kind of mixed the routines just to make it easier.
Well, I know she does have, she kind of
some of this is the same stuff, but right.
It's the same kind of genre.
It's genre, yes. But like we mentioned a couple podcasts ago, maybe earlier in the season, week 1 or 2, the flow of the floor pattern, completely the same. So that doesn't change. So that's easy for her. Anyway, Michaela Stuckey, watch out. Kim's coming for you. Well, maybe your pants.
Oh my God. Listen, her mom sent me those pants and I was like, yes, I love them. They say Ohio State or OSU. I love them. I think they're fantastic. And I would like a pair. Maybe not Ohio State, but I would like a pair.
Yes, and I could imagine you will at some point in time have these pants some way, somehow. Region 5, Saginaw, I don't know. Whatever. SVU.
I don't know. We're going to make it happen. It'll happen. I will have some.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. The Razorback mascot wearing a leotard.
Oh my God, it's the cutest thing. Did you not see the Razorback in the audience with the leotard on?
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember it per se, but
well, it's fine. It's fine. She was there.
Good. Well, getting into the spirit, fitting in with the theme. If the Razorbacks are wearing a Leo, so should the mascot.
I think it's appropriate.
Yes. Okay. So let's talk about these hazmat suits. The Eagles were in full effect at the Eastern Michigan meet this past weekend against Central Michigan.
And I'm bummed that I missed it. Oh my God.
Yes.
All the Eagles. And it's so funny. Alina kept making reference to the Eagles and Brent was like, okay, moving on. We share a soul, me and her. I would have been the same thing. Eagles. Yeah. I would have needed a photo with them and everything.
He's quick to move on about the Eagles, but not quite much with the Alpha. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, no, these Eagle suits, I don't know how, I've never actually put one of those things on. I guess there is some type of way to breathe, or is there like a vent thing, or is there, okay, I'm just those things look like that kid that was in the one they show with the white part.
Oh, yeah.
He was in that for a long time, at least it seemed like that, unless he, when the camera came on, he put it back on or whatever. But yeah, there was a lot of them. There were a lot of Eagles.
There was. They were going. They went all out. Why have you been at a meet before?
I know. What
will you come back Will you come back, please, on the 27th?
Exactly. Why was this?
I would like to see the Eagles.
Why was this meet the first meet, or they just maybe found gymnastics and now they're going to be there all the time? That would be fantastic.
I don't know, but. Ladies of Eastern Michigan, can you please talk to these Eagles and make them come back so I can see them?
So you can see them and talk about them. Kim, D3 is doing it again.
D3 is doing it again. D3 doing D3 things.
Yes.
D3 doing D1 things too.
Basically. Simpson College going over 190, 196.25 while breaking 2 event records. And it said something about they got their first 9.8 or something too. I mean, like just tons of records. Tons of records in one meet. That's just awesome. Like, parity in college gymnastics. It's crazy. And then how about your fun weekend?
Okay. Yes, listen, let me just tell you. I know this has nothing to do with it, but I have to just give myself my own little applause flowers. Okay, the GLIAC, that's what we're part of. Great Lakes Intercollegiate Associate Conference, whatever. Athletic Conference. Okay, I am making us into the Big Ten/MEC conference. I have decided this. We got to this meet, and I made friends with the GLIAC people. We are besties now. And I was like, after the first day, like they have a big banner up that they took down before the last day of finals. Hello, let's not do that next time. Suggestion number 3, let's leave the sign up the whole weekend. I'm just saying, okay? Suggestion number 2, let's get some balloons, put some balloons somewhere, make it a little more festive. But suggestion number 1, I walked in there, I was like, hello, GLIAC people. My name is Kim, nice to meet you. I do things. I have one big suggestion. And then they look, they're just like, who
are you?
Who is this girl? Who is this girl that has now entered this room and is going to control our lives? I'm like, so decorations, they're not great. I think we need here at the GLIAC, why do we not have light up letters that say GLIAC? Simple.
Absolutely.
And I showed them the Big Ten one from Big Ten, and I showed them the MAC one. I was like, we need this. And they're like, huh. I'm like, yeah. Like, why don't we have that? This is the GLIAC championships. This is the conference championship. And the one lady, she was wonderful. Well, we thought about a blow-up sign, and I'm like, oh, like this Big Ten blow-up sign? She goes, not quite that big. I'm like, okay, we need letters, light up letters. She goes, well, where do you get them? They're expensive, aren't they? Nope.
No.
Nope. Here, this is what I have. I Amazoned that to her within 5 minutes. I walked out of that office, sat down in my little judging chair, and went to work. They were ordered by the time I walked back in there for lunch. And she's like, I'm like, you can get wood ones or you can get these ones. You just have to glue them, like extra glue. I'm like, don't get the Velcro ones though. Those will cause you some problems. Yes. So I sent her the one, like the ones I have for the gym here. And I was like, listen, this is what you need. We just need to take it above and beyond. And you just glue them together and then they're good. Like you can store them. You can take them to different places all over. So they were ordered. She goes, listen, okay, SVSU is hosting GLIAC's indoor track, GLIAC championships, or indoor track at the end of this month. They'll be there.
Sweet.
Like, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. And every time I walked in, I'd be like, good morning, GLIAC people. They're like, do you have any more suggestions? I'm like, not yet, but I will. They're like, okay, you have our number. I'm like, thank you.
Thank you.
I made friends with the main camera guy for the GLIAC, the picture photo guy. We are also besties now because we connected on the same level of only the photographer should be standing right here, and why are these people walking across the bulkhead in our way? And he's like, if you push me in the pool, I had to hold on to him a few times. It's fine. But listen, we're doing things in the GLIAC here. I'm going to transform an entire conference.
Look at that. Kim is worldwide. It's just moving.
Kim is worldwide.
Moving along. Yes. But yeah, if you
you
use the Velcro letters, you will have to eventually glue them, which I'm going to be doing for the Region 5 Insider Classic because God help me. All right. Well, that's our Fab Five-ish for Week 6. All right, Region 5 University for Week 6, our podcast fantasy gymnastics team. Each week, of course, we pick 3 meets, one Friday, one Saturday, one Sunday, but it doesn't always end up that way. And the alums in these competitions make up our possible lineup scores. We can use anyone in the competition that is a Region 5 alum, but only from these 3 particular competitions, and that makes up our Region 5 University lineup. This week, Week 6, we had NIU, Western Michigan, and the addition of West Virginia due to the cancellation of life at Iowa State, CMU and EMU, and then Georgia at Arkansas. And over to the vault, Avery Mole. This is the best vault she's done all season. Beautiful Yurchenko 1.5, smallest of scoots. Very little. 9.875. Awesome to see. Looking forward to seeing her in more events, but we're getting closer and closer and closer to championships. So I don't know. Maybe vault will be her event this year, and that's what she does. Excuse me. But awesome to see that, definitely, because she's landed a few on her butt, had some problems. It's great to see. Leah Kamichik, another very nice Yurchenko full, slight hop back, 9.825. Absolutely beautiful. Her position on vault is always gorgeous, and great to see Leah out there as well. Emerson, got to see her live. I have not seen Emerson live. I was talking to her parents a little bit, but had not had the opportunity to see her live. Got to see her because West Virginia came to NIU, which was awesome. A very nice Yurchenko full. Small slide to the left, so it was a little bit off to the side when she landed, but 9.8, still a nice vault. Yep. And of course, vault is
everybody clap your hands.
Every watching vault is sometimes a little bit of a challenge at NIU because it's kind of in the middle between a bunch of stuff and people standing and all that stuff. So, Haley Klein, Yurchenko 1.5. It's not Easter yet, so just calm the bunny hops down. She big hop forward. I know you had a comment on the I can't even talk. The commentator curse.
Commentator curse. She typically sticks to step practice, takes big leap forward.
Yes.
That's all I
the commentator curse.
I know. You gotta love a good commentator.
Yes, curse. It was funny because Alina.
Or not, but it was huge.
Yeah, it was huge. It was a very big vault. Haley Klein.
It was.
For president in the all around. My opinion. She's doing well. But anyway, Alina actually made mention to the commentator curse several times at the Eastern broadcast and wouldn't speak until the gymnastics was over. I thought that was hilarious. Several 9.8s, one from Addie Wall, another big bunny hop. Nice Yurchenko full, dropped her chin, bunny hop out, but it was a very nice vault. Brooke Galesko, nice front tuck half. Big step back, however, and again another angle. I had to watch this one more on the stream because it was very hard to see. Not hard to see, but it wasn't as clear as the stream, obviously, with being right there. But I have some comments on these front halves of 3 of the weekend, and we're going to get to that down, and they did that, and so I will get back to that. But it was a nice front half, just a step back. Kennedy Cooper, another Yurchenko full, nice, a bit to the left on landing, like she traveled off to the side. Did not see this in the meet, obviously, because of where I was sitting, but I noticed it on the video, and so just a little bit to the left, but it was a nice vault. And then Ava Boots, a very nice front tuck half, like it was big. It was very nice for Central. Very nice. 9.8, 49.1 on vault this week. Over to bars and Leah Kamichik. I don't know who is more happy, George or Leah, but there was a lot.
Probably George. Let's be real. It's
a lot of jumping, a lot of arm pumping, a lot of going on there. But Maloney Bale handstand was awesome, but her double layout, hold, and almost college salute. Her head did go back. It didn't release a lot, but it did go back. Excited to see this. And the score was just, 9.95 for her is awesome. You see that in the map. That was at Eastern Michigan. 9.95 at Eastern Michigan. So that's pretty good. I was impressed when I saw that. Haley Klein, 9.875. Hindorf Bale. Gorgeous. Beautiful Hindorf Bale. I loved it. And then stuck cold double out. Absolutely awesome. Beautiful. Addie Wall, I love that she leads off this bar lineup, but the way she leads it off, it's just so sharp. Like her first cast handstand hits, and she kind of it's weird because she hits, goes past, locks it back in, and then drops for her Maloney. And it's just so sharp. I don't know if it was a mistake that she made look nice or if it's just the way it is. I'll have to look later, continue watching that. But it was just so nice how she kind of just snapped into it. It was really nice. Gorgeous lines on bars and just beautiful. Her double layout, strong double layout to a nice finish. I think she did take a little bit of hop there, but 9.85 for her on bars. And then Reese Samuelson, I got a straight eye view of her bar routine. Very nice Jaeger, very nice double layout. 9.85. They did very well on bars. Western Michigan did. They had the best bar team from start to finish in that competition. And then Caitlin Schwab, beautiful 9.85, nice clear hip Ginger. Just a bit loose, very nice bail and a double layout small hop, but I've always enjoyed Caitlin on bars. She does a great job, and she's continuous in the Central Michigan lineup. It's awesome to watch, and she's always had nice bars. So 9.85 for her, 49.375 for us on bars this week. Over to balance beam and the wonderful and great Khaleesi Wolford. That would be Khaleesi Wolford, 9.825. I mean, Wolf double. Leaps are always huge. And she wanted to stick that double full just a little too much. She opened up a little early and hopped forward. Otherwise, that would have been, a 9.9 routine because everything else in there was gorgeous. I got to give props to Zoe Pelfrey. For someone who has to wait basically, hour and a half before she gets to compete. Aerial round-off, so good. Nailed her cartwheel gainer full. But she waits the entire meet. Top score for Central Michigan on beam, 9.825. That's awesome. She just, I wish she would compete more because I like watching Zoe, but, floor, she's usually good. She's good on floor. we haven't seen her much on floor in college, now that I think about it. But she was a all-star qualifier, and actually I think she placed in the all-star one year too, so on floor. But 9.825, good routine. Madison Gustitis leads off for Arkansas. Good place for her. Switch half to split jump. I'm hoping in 2027 her front tuck comes back.
On beam,
yes,
yeah.
She didn't do it at San Jose because of shin issues. She hasn't done it yet. I'm hoping that next year at Arkansas she'll do some front tucks because they're huge. They're beautiful. But 9.8, very good lead off for her. Also, Haley Klein had a 9.8 for the Razorbacks. She's made a change in her flight series this year. She's doing a standing layout, which was really, really nice because she used to compete the aerial layout like Joss does. So
I like the standing layout.
Yeah, I do too.
I think it's
great.
do too. Give me a good standing layout.
Yeah, and it was done well. Nice routine. But I just found it interesting that she switched the two acro skills, one aerial layout to a layout. But she does both well. So. And then Reese Samuelson, 9.8. Love the bail handstand. I love the bail handstand on beam. It's really good. Wrong event.
I didn't know she did a bail.
Yes, it's called the Samuelson. It's really good.
I need somebody to show me how that goes.
Yes, me too, because I'd really like that. Questions. I meant to say I love the handstand mount. She rolls onto the beam.
Oh yeah,
it's always fun. Solid backhanding layout. Her front aerial split jump was really good, really good. Connected, very good, nice flow, nice split. It was very good. But Kim, she did not stick her front full.
Well, how dare she?
I know exactly. 100%. Reese, what's your problem? You've stuck every other one.
Take her out back and hang her by her toenails.
Reese, we won't do that. It was a very nice routine, and we just need to get that stuck front full. Come on, Reese, you got it.
Come on, Reese, get it together.
9.8, 49.05 on beam. And then over to floor and the beautiful round-off full twisting double back of Emerson Smith from West Virginia. I did post that along with Aubrey Guinea's round-off full in because we were supposed to have seen that duo compete against each other. So I kind of, an homage to that meet, I put both the round-off full ins together. But awesome. And then
an homage. What a good word.
I know. I was thinking my toes. Layout Rudy was gorgeous. Very nice routine to lead off our lineup at 9.875. Brooke Galesko, beautiful front double full. Absolutely beautiful front double full. Madison Murphy and I had a discussion on what year Brooke was at the time because for some reason I thought she was a sophomore. She's a junior. Yeah, I know. And we only know that because she was on the team as a freshman when Peyton was a fifth year. And so that's how we knew. She goes, I think Brooke was on the team with Peyton when she was a fifth year. And I'm like, well, that would make her a junior. So I, for some reason, thought she was a sophomore. But yeah, that was our discussion while we were there.
No, she just didn't really compete her freshman year. So you probably just assumed.
But very nice 9.85 on vault. Like I said already, she did have a step back on that, though. Jocelyn Harbeck, 9.825. Rudy Becktuck. Oh, she did get on the floor at the right time this time. Just, she.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I was concerned.
Yes, the meet didn't have to wait for Jocelyn Harbeck this this meet. But very nice Rudy back tuck. She has a bit of a crazy entry on her handspring. It's kind of strange. I mean, if you watch it, it's just really, I don't know, it looks like she's going to like crumble on her hands, and then she stands up and does.
Because doesn't she do that Tinsica
kind of, sort of, but not.
The shoulder thing?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. But, anyway, and then a front to double pike that's still very nice. I mean, it's awesome to watch. Live, it's awesome to watch.
Give me a front through to anything any day.
Yes, but a front to double pike in the last pass, awesome job. 9825. And then Avery Riff, a very nice front double and a 1.5 front lay. But I wonder why she doesn't pike jump on floor. She pikes jumps beautifully on balance beam. She does wolves.
She does a pike jump on floor.
Not anymore. She does wolf full.
She used to do a pike jump on floor because I have a photo of it.
Well, she is not anymore, and I don't know why.
However, I did see a diver this weekend who does a pike jump on a springboard as a timer that it
Yes.
It's as good as hers.
Yes,
it's
it is.
I sent
You
it
did.
to you.
I did see it. I did
but-
watch it. That big straight jump pike. I thought she was going to bounce back off the board. That's a crazy drill.
No, it's her timer. She just pike jumps and lands back on the board. But I was like, dang.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah.
I'm like, that is every gymnast's dream pike jump right there.
No pike jump for Avery. It's wolf full. Out of her switch half, I think, or something like the switch side, whatever it may be.
Well, I'm thoroughly confused with that
too.
statement.
And then Hannah Milton, 9825. A very nice layout Rudy and a strong double tuck. But it's the breakdance moves at the end that was for me. She does that, whatever that is. I forget what it's called. Where you're on, in a wolf position, and then you kick your leg around and hop over it.
A pepper grinder.
That's what it's called. Whatever it's called. That she did 3 of those right after end of routine. Phenomenal. That one for me, that was awesome. And I wish I got video of it. My phone was not, because I filmed I think I filmed her double back or front layout Rudy, whatever, filming some tumbling, and then I was just watching and I'm like, dang it, my phone's not ready. It was done by the time. So I could do it off the stream and put it up as a cool part of the routine, but it is what it is. 9825 for Hannah Milton to close our floor lineup at a 49.2 for a 196.725 for week 6.
We are so good.
So we're hanging in there in that high 196, low 197, although we do have a couple higher 197s, but kind of hanging in that high to 196 framework right now this year. So, all right, up next for week 7, we will be showcasing some tigers, some lions,
and bears.
some
oh
panthers,
my!
and a gopher. And a gopher. We got a gopher, but we all have tails.
Oh my God!
We have a tail.
One, two,
they all have tails.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cats and a gopher.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, so listen. There was this one time 5 cats and a gopher walked into a bar. That's all I got.
Okay. Well, we have it next week, so we'll see what happens in that bar come next week in week 7. Mizzou at Kentucky. That's going to be fun. Minnesota at Penn State. And then Clemson at Pitt. So
yeah, well, let's hope the judging is better next week than it was this week.
We did have a 9-9 we did have a 9 meets, and she stepped out of bounds, but we'll get there. Our D3 athlete of the week is Megan Dahlin for Wisconsin Eau Claire. 9-8. Front toss back handspring was really nice. Scissor jump to a big switch half.
A switch?
I know, that's not a switch half, but it's supposed to be a switch half. Yes. Thank you, Kim. But
it's fine. Spelling's hard.
It was a big switch half. And then a very nice pike jump. I was going to mention that because it's just single. It's just standing there. Pike jump for B, but it's very nice. And then the gainer pike to a dab. But they quickly leave. So you don't see it. If you're watching it, you see it. But whoever was filming turned it off before the dab was finished. But yeah, she's.
You can't turn it off before the celebrations.
I know, but you'll be able to see that, of course, that balance beam routine from Megan, the 9-8, on our social media later this week. Usually on Thursdays, I post the D3 athlete of the week. So check that out on our socials. And of course, that social is the Region 5 College Salute podcast on Instagram. D3, MVP, an occasional week highlight. I've been posting some skill and reels and some video reels. JoJo's Vault I put up there. Valahovic, very, very nice Yurchenko 1.5. I kind of used both her videos and spliced them together, so it's kind of cool. But, Kim does pictures sometimes. Our podcast is posted here. So check it out. Follow College Salute Podcast on Instagram. And then, of course, our College Salute on YouTube. Again, everything, it's growing, and we're appreciative of that. Numbers are growing. Subscriptions are growing. Time is growing. But it just takes a process. But we're trying to get to that point where we can make some money, some dollars on our YouTube channel. So continue to subscribe. Continue to watch. Do what you have to do. Put the podcast on. Go, earbuds in, walk around the house, do your laundry, whatever it may be. Listen to the podcast while it plays as video. But we have, other segments on there. I tend to put up one social video of our podcast from each week. This week I forgot to do it. I will do it this week for sure. Weekly routines, extra content, all that. Check that out. The College Salute Podcast on Instagram and the College Salute on YouTube. We had somewhat of a debut, kind of, sort of. She's not a debuting athlete. She obviously competed last year as a freshman, competed at nationals as a freshman. But Kaya Tanskinen debuted in the all-around as an all-arounder, not debuted doing all-around, but only on certain events counting for the team. She counted on all 4 events and won the meet.
Boom!
Yes.
Let's go, Kaya!
Yes, so she's where she needs to be. She's where she's supposed to be, doing the all-around. The video was cool that they did of that, and definitely, congratulations to Kaya. We're excited to see her back in the all-around and doing the all-around for Missouri Tigers. Congrats, Kaya, on that win as well. All right, so they did that or didn't. We're going to start at the Georgia-Arkansas competition, and I know you always have things to say about our friend Jordan.
I do, because love her, duh. Okay, so as we all know, Jordan had a baby. Girl, you look amazing. Like, why does every Olympian just bounce back like nothing happened? I love it. You look amazing. Go, girl, go. You look amazing.
Jocelyn,
Listen.
debuting on vault.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You are flipping. You are twisting. Anastasia Webb, I love you. She's flipping and she's twisting. She is. I love you, Anastasia Webb.
She just, says it straight. That's exactly what she's doing. So she's commentating.
That's fine. I just thought, what? It was just so funny because she's just, you're flipping and you are twisting.
Yes, you are.
You are. I died. I don't know why I died. Maybe I was tired, but it was just so funny to me. But I'm surprised that this is Jocelyn debuting on vault.
Yes. They may be bringing her back slowly because she was, training for the world team and all that stuff, all that pounding, all the stuff she had to do. Her ankle was bothering her at Worlds, yada, yada, yada. But, which could explain this next question, but why is she better on bars than vault in college? Her bars are pretty dang good. And I'm like, but her vault's okay.
Because she's probably just not training as much on vault.
True.
Because the hard and the landings and the poundings and
all
the things. Yeah.
So we answered the question. However, her beam, the whole performance for me. The aerial lat was so good.
Yeah.
But she makes the choreography go to the music playing in the background. It's just a whole thing. Did you not notice that?
I mean, as you should.
No, exactly.
As you should.
It was so good it was so fun to watch. I enjoyed watching. I don't like watching beam very much. I enjoyed watching her beam routine. It was very, very enjoyable.
No, it was very good, and I just everything flows together. She's just I just love her.
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
So
there was some crowd interaction, however, with her routine.
Yes, the crowd reaction. Oh my God, yes, I loved that. I think every routine should have crowd interactions. Like, what are you doing? She's like, something. And they're like, something. Like, the whole crowd.
I was doing the routine with her.
Not just like her teammates. Right. We're all clapping or whatever. They're all like, Sue Pig or whatever.
It's been a long week.
Did you see, though, before floor they were doing that? Like they did it for like 20 minutes. All of them, Sue Pig!
Yep.
Sue Pig! Or whatever they do. While, the other person was, getting ready to go to beam, but they just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. I'm like, what is this cult that is happening down here? It was crazy. But, we need interactions.
Exactly.
Always.
But you're all for it.
I am.
Kim.
What?
Khalees has never done a double layout. Khalees did a half and half. Actually, she did a full out. So the double layout wouldn't be.
I don't care what she did. I feel like she should be doing a double layout. That's what I said. I feel like she should be doing it. I mean, I don't care if she's never done it.
If she did it, she'd probably do it full out.
I
know.
Delaney Harkness learned a new dismount as a senior. Things can be learned. Sure. But my real point was, why are we just doing a double tuck?
Because it comes out of a stalder. She can hit the routine. It's clean. And she can nail the landing. Just like she did. Except she didn't. In this meet, she did.
But I do like how she just pulls her arms in like this. Like,
yep, because she can twist.
I'm saying, Khaleesi.
But
great, beautiful routine.
Let me give you your flowers in terms of bars, because how in the heck you moved out of that pec salto and cleanly was able to kip cast handstand, I have no idea, because that thing landed on top of the bar, and then she pushed it away.
Yeah.
But
she went
exactly,
and she didn't miss a beat though. She didn't miss a beat. She just kept going. Nope. But that is just she's very good.
She's very good. And her first cast was jaw dropping. It just perfect vertical handstand. It was gorgeous. And
I enjoy very much that commentators are saying her name correctly.
Yes, Khaleesi. And then moving on. Alex and Webb, as I put in here, but of course that's Anastasia Webb, talking about Lauren Williams stepping out in her first pass, and she did, but still got a 9.925 because the judges did not see it. But the funny thing is, Chris was in that corner and is watching the routine, but you can tell he's also listening to them because they're literally like 5, not even 2 feet from him in that box. So they're talking about, did she step out? Did she not? The mat, all this. And Chris is like watching the routine. You just see him in the background going like this because he's listening and hearing what they're saying, but he's like watching the routine. And he knew she stepped out of bounds because obviously they can see it.
Oh, she absolutely did.
But I mean, her heel's over, but like they couldn't necessarily see, but it was just so funny that Chris was just like looking and listening to them because he could hear them. Well, it was so good.
When they replayed the video, when they replayed it, it's because, honestly though, it's because the floor is the thin blue and white line together. Yep. It's not like an actual tape line. Right. So, I mean, I don't the floors like that are just the carpet together. I feel like you still need a tape line because that gives you another this much that you could
possibly step on.
Because the line is in.
Correct. But it was just so funny on watching him go back and forth. However, I love her ending. She does this kick thing, back spins, and then snow angels. Literally just snow angels.
Yeah. I enjoy her. Don't you remember last year she had a very cool floor routine too? She always has a very cool floor routine. I remember talking about her before.
No, but no.
She just has so much personality.
But, congrats 9.925 with a step out of bounds. It's wonderful. But I know you liked her vault as well.
I did.
Yes,
it's amazing. Yes. So good.
It was a beautiful Yurchenko 1.5. Gorgeous in the air.
Yeah.
Beautiful vault. Fun to watch. Enjoyable gymnastics.
I enjoy her.
Jeffrey Scott.
Yeah.
Yes. Besides Ryan doing the dismount with her.
Oh, he literally is as close to her as he can be. And then when she sticks it, he literally is right there. If she moves her arm a little too much, if she gets a little too much, she's smacking him in the face.
Because she does the college salute. That arms go back, that head goes back. But she stuck and stayed. She was there. Double layout, stuck and stayed.
She was.
Her Ray pack was beautiful. Maloney half caught at bar height. They catch and they're hanging, most of them. Bar height. It was bar height.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous. It was absolutely beautiful. Lily Smith's bars.
Just Lily Smith in general.
She does
her bars.
She does gymnastics so easy. It's it's just at ease. It's so easy for her. Now, if it's not easy, she fakes it well. Because literally, it looks easy for her.
She's exquisite.
Exactly. And absolutely perfect front double full front tuck on floor. Perfect. If they had a deduction on
exquisite.
That, nothing. 0.
Well, they probably did because it's the judges these days, but it's exquisite.
Yes. Morgan Price is half on bars, is also very exquisite. Stuck. Very nice. Knees together. Good to see Morgan Price out there. Competing her first year of technically, I guess Fisk was D1. Yes. But no, it wasn't.
And I thought
are they D2?
NAIA.
Are they? Okay. So, regardless, out there doing a job and competing with her sister. That's really fun. And
that is
yes,
fun.
but
I didn't realize that until like I saw it on the thing, and they didn't mention it, but like I saw it, and I was like, that's so cool.
Naya Aguano from
That's a cute.
UGA. So Anastasia, you got it right, but did you get it right? Did you even know the difference? Did you just happen to say it correctly? Naya's vault is a sukful. It is a correct sukful. And if you watch the vault, you see her back and then you see her stomach. So yes, or the vice versa. I can't remember which one, how she comes out. I'm trying to remember that. But you see the
She does it
you see the opposite. The vault is fire. That vault is awesome.
So good. I watched it twice because I was like, oh, yes.
But
sukful, yes.
But for our third week,
real sukful.
We have another. We still have a float and flare. It's like we have something every week. We have a float and flare.
I know. Float and flare.
Float and flare.
Yeah.
Now, you had lots to say about Diamond Cook last week, but you have a new friend this week.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Her floor routine, yes. So many yeses, from the music to the dance to the choreography to the expressions. Yes, I would like to watch this floor routine every day. I'm going to put it on repeat. I'm going to wake up to it. I'm going to go sleep to it. It is just
Yes, it's so good. Her double out to start was awesome. I love that jump full, and I don't know what that thing is called. Like, it's a herky like landing position, but she jumps like lands on the floor in that position. Like, you know, the herky jump in like cheerleading or whatever I think it's called, turkey. Yeah. Well, she lands in that on the floor. Like, she does a jump full and lands on her butt in that position on the floor. I thought that was really cool in her routine. I don't know if you remember that in the choreography.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because I was too busy like going
dancing with her. Yes. If you want to see Naya in her ultimate, go watch Addie Wall's vlogs that she's in because she's hilarious. She cracks me up.
I bet.
She cracks me up.
That floor routine was so freaking good though. Oh my God. I just wanted and the music selection, yes, girl, yes. Absolutely.
Watching Joss and Lily is like watching 2000.
It's like watching 2008 Olympic doppelgangers.
Yes.
Okay, so a doppelganger is. Do you know what a doppelganger is?
I've never heard of that. What is that?
You don't know what a doppelganger is?
Can't say I do.
It's like somebody that looks like you, but it's not you. Usually it's you don't know them. Like, everybody has a doppelganger.
Got it. Okay.
Anyways, so if watching Jocelyn on beam and watching Lily on floor or bars or vault or everything, or bars or beam floor, everything is like watching 2008 Olympic doppelgangers. So who at the 2008 Olympics would their doppelgangers be?
I have absolutely no idea. Josh
have you seen these two do gymnastics?
Joss would be like Sam, or would be like Sean.
Correct.
And then Lily would be like Nastia. Okay, now I get it. Okay. I did not get the connection. I get the connection now. Now I also remember that they did talk about Nastia. They never talked about Joss looking like
no, but her beam,
Sean. Yeah.
when she does beam, it reminds me 1000% of Sean.
Now I understand. Yes, I get it and I agree. I do agree. Because Lily, yes, no, she looks like Nastia.
Oh, well, Lily is like...
She's Nastia
Lily
to a
is
T.
The Nastia, oh yeah, she's our college Nastia for sure.
Nastia to a T.
Oh yeah, but Jocelyn has always been Shawnish for me. And watching her do beam, she's very Shawnish.
Yes.
So I was like, whoa, it's like watching the 2008 Olympics.
Yeah, well, it's crazy.
Wonderful.
Jeffrey Scott is the 8th gym dog to do the moonwalk.
Yeah, she is, but I can only name 7. I don't know who another one is. I wrote them all down.
I know. I saw them at the bottom. I saw them, and I knew Nikki Childs, I knew Lindsay Cheek, and I knew Sabrina Vega. I didn't.
Well, I knew Nikki Childs, Cassidy McComb, Sabrina Vega, but I didn't. Lindsay Cheek and Mary Beth Box. I don't know who they are.
I do know. I know who they are, but I didn't know that they did it. But I remember Sabrina did it. And then Soraya Hawthorne, now when you wrote it down, I do know that she did do it. But
I don't know who another one is that could have done it. Like
I don't know if I'm not really sure. We'd have to look into that. Maybe we can next time if we see Georgia. We can.
I was like looking because like how the years go. It's like they pass it on to each other, except for Lindsay and Mary Beth because they're kind of the same years. But so it has to be somebody that is prior to 2005.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking. But like, I don't know who. Right. So Everyone out there in Gym Dog land, if you can tell me who the other person is, that'd be great. We have Nikki Childs. We have Cassidy McComb, Lindsay Cheek, Mary Beth Box, Sabrina Vega, Soraya Hawthorne, Jeffrey Scott. But they said 8, so we're missing one. Okay, Gym Dog Nation, go to work.
And she became aware of Jeffrey's dismount finally. Thank you, Kim. So her handspring 1.5 off beam. She put so good. We talked about it the other week. And
it was so good.
But you had forgotten that she did that dismount the last time.
I did.
And now you remember. Now you won't forget.
I do.
Down the street from my house at the NIU, we had West Virginia coming into the Convocation Center, late entry, and Western Michigan. I was impressed that they did show as much as they did in West Virginia, because they came into this not anticipating having 3 teams, only 2, and I didn't really see the camera film them much, so they were very sneaky. One of the control people in the booth for NIU's meets in gymnastics, and I learned this week, is one of my level 9's moms. I did not know that.
Oh.
Yes, I did not know that.
That's fun.
Yeah, she does a lot of video work for her city, and she helps NIU on weekends with sports, and she does gymnastics a lot. But yeah.
Well, good. At least she knows where to put the camera.
Exactly. But got to see Emerson, as I mentioned, and Haley compete. Haley Mendoza competes live. But I also got to talk to Emerson's mom and dad, and then a little bit with her. And so that was fun, and kind of learned their whole what happened through the whole experience. And they were going to fly, but then they drove because they were driving to NIU. And I thought they meant they were going to drive to Iowa State, and I'm like, you are going to drive to Iowa State? They go, no, we chose to drive now because it was closer obviously than flying. But it's crazy. And there are people who flew in from West Virginia that flew into Midway, got on the flight, was taxiing and starting to take off when they learned that West Virginia was staying at NIU. They fly to Iowa, get back on a plane, and fly back to Chicago for the meet.
I would have been like, stop this plane, I have to get off.
So
Unload
crazy.
These bags right now.
So crazy. But that whole thing was oh, Jesus Lord. My one of my athletes was on an unofficial visit that week, but no news for you, because she just basically saw the school. That's basically what she did. But anyway, great to have them there. I was enjoy watching them. I got to see the Weiler Jaeger live in person, which was fun as well. Julie Koffledge from Western Michigan. I know I probably don't say that right, but her clear hip blind to Jaeger is one of my favorite things of all time, and I love it. And I really like Julie's gymnastics. She's, as I've mentioned, one of my favorites in college gymnastics. Mm-hmm. Here is my little Melissa Kutcher-Reinhardt comparison from the beginning. Watching Penny on the sidelines is watching the silent version of George from CMU. Like, she's arm up, finger up, always a finger up. Oh, I just knocked down all my stuff. Hang on. To watch Penny cheer on her athletes and just encourage them or whatever, but there's always the number 1 in the air, her arms straight up. It's so funny. But it's like basically the version of George, just the silent one. There's no like yes and all that stuff. It's just very silent.
Right.
Very funny. Very funny. Great to see. Penny, love you. Giving my props to NIU. Their bars much improved. They went from 45 the last meet I was at to 48-2 this meet. Much improved. They did do a lineup switch. Avery now goes first. That's probably good because Avery hits. So, awesome. But shout out to Elizabeth Ponson. Finally hit a routine. First time, at least I've seen it. Elizabeth Ponson from UGA. Absolutely beautiful half and half out as a dismount. But, I've watched her a couple times and, hadn't hit a routine. So she hit a routine this meet. But yes, much improved after you remember the little meeting, the bar meeting that Chris had with his bar squad the last time I was there. The commentator of this competition, Christy, was a former gymnast at NIU, and I do remember being part of her recruiting. It was really weird. I like seeing her. I'm like, whoa, I know who that is. I was a GA at Northern when she was coming in as a freshman. She has a very nice handspring double full. They showed video of it on vault, the old school, back in the old day vaults. I remember that vault.
I got a handspring double
Yes,
full.
she did it very, very well. I do remember that vault. But they also showed old video of some of the girls like lining up, and I like know them all. One of which I coach her daughter, or I used to. She was a level 9, up to a level 9, from like 4 to level 9. She's doing high school track now and competes a little bit high school gymnastics, but yeah, I mean, she's in the back of lineup too. Her name is Anna Gardina there. But it was cool just to see some of the athletes that I coached that they were standing in the line. That was really fun. So that look back history on Kristen's gymnastics, or Christy's gymnastics, I apologize, was cool because it brought back a lot of memories for me being the grad assistant. So that was fun. But yeah, handspring double full on vault. Really cool. The West Michigan freshman Isabella. Cool side summy with straight legs on floor.
What? What's that? What's her last name? How do you say it?
Cafilio? Yeah.
Shoulder 5.
We'll just call her Isabel. She has straight leg side summy, very similar to Carly Ballman on beam from Michigan. But Christy, it's not an illusion. And actually, I think it was Avery. It was somebody did a butterfly at the end of the routine. That
Avery
also is not an illusion.
Avery does a butterfly at the end.
Both apparently are illusions, but neither are illusions.
Neither are an illusion. You keep your foot on the ground. It's like a full. If it goes in the turning category.
Correct.
These are in the flipping category.
Correct. So, but I thought that was hilarious. But no, it looks exactly like Carly Ballman does on floor. Or on beam, sorry. If you saw the broadcast, you would have seen our level 10 Sophia. She made the broadcast right there and there. Out there, the mom that I'm talking about, her other daughter was sitting on the phone. Apparently, her friend had texted her just about right then and there, and so she was on her phone when they go to her video. But Sophia, our level 10, made the broadcast. But again, our 9's parent does the live streams for gymnastics and was in the control booth. If they would have spanned over maybe another 1 or 2 people, then you could have seen Jason 272. But they didn't get it.
Oh, Jason 272.
They didn't get over far enough to see Jason 272. If you checked out our social media, though, however, you saw the 2 best set of twins ever, and that would be the Sabins and the Mack twins, my daughters. They love Molly and Olivia. They were so excited to meet them. They've watched all my videos on them. They watch when they're on TV, or like if I'm watching Western, or Club, if I was watching videos, or they would follow them and watch their videos. They love the twins. They were so excited to meet them and get a picture. So thank you, Olivia, and thank you, Molly. And I still cannot tell them apart. I thought I could, but I still can't. Literally, Molly competed. Olivia did not. When they came to take pictures, Molly was dulled down, like she wasn't competing, and it looked like Olivia still was dulled up. So I thought Olivia was Molly because I thought she was still in competition getup, and she was not. So
One of them has darker hair than the other one now.
But I did learn. I just have to remember which one is which. I think I remember one wears hair down, one wears hair up.
Yeah.
I've learned that.
Unless they're going to do Region 5 media their senior year, and then they all both decide to put their hair the same way.
So that didn't help. But thank you again, Molly and Olivia, for taking pictures with my twins. That made their day for sure. And then the CMU EMU meet. Kim was not there. You wouldn't. Her name was there.
Or wasn't I?
Wasn't you? Yes. But we have some wonderful comments from Alina in this competition. We love her. We love her. Love her.
Me too. Yes. So yes. My first and foremost favorite though, there's that really nice combo to shoot over. Okay, Alina, but what was the combo, my darling? This is Ava on bars. But oh my God, I was like, yeah, really nice combo to shoot over. Okay.
Yes, blind Jaeger.
Never told us what it was. Just it's a really nice combo.
Yes, she does a nice blind Jaeger. That is true.
She does, yes. Oh, and then okay, so Alina normally lives in a closet.
We know that.
At her other place.
We know
okay. That. And I had told her many times, I'm like, Alina, you're gonna have so much room down here. You're not gonna know what to do. So much room for activities. Like you can sprawl out all over the place. You're not gonna know. And when she said that on the broadcast that she has so much room for activities, I lost my mind. I thought it was so funny because but don't get any ideas. That is my place. It's just what it is.
Yes.
But oh my God, she was cracking me up.
Yeah, she was funny. But it was good to see her. We could see her.
It was.
She wasn't like
in
the dark.
You could see her.
We were in the darkness of,
Yes, it was bright. It was airy. There was light.
Yes.
That she didn't have to bring and purchase herself.
Yes. So
the screens work.
Mm-hmm. It's a different world at EMU.
It is so different.
However, Alina, a tucked layout step out. No. It's a back tuck step out. It's not a layout step out. It's a back tuck step out to a knee, and it's tumbling, not dance.
Who did that? Was it Kyrie Lewis?
One of the Eastern, obviously, because they front tumble and they don't back tumble. She did a round off tuck layout step out to her knee, apparently. But it's a back tuck step out to a knee, and it's tumbling. It's not dance. She said in her dance. I'm like, no, that's not it. How many times, Kim, did we hear your name?
Like 4 or 5. And I stopped writing it down. It was so good. Brent said my name about something on Vault. I don't remember really what, but something. And then Alina commented on my British accent.
Yes, that was hilarious. I wanted her to try, but she didn't.
Me too, but she's like, I'm not. Judgy, because of Judgy. Mm-hmm. She did it on the ball. It's Judgy Sluck. And then my love for the bar mount, of course, the hopping over the low
Correct.
bar. Duh.
I wish you were there, though, because I would have loved to hear your commentary to the exhibition one that brought the low bar with her leg and fell on the floor.
Yep.
So.
Yep, Jalen, she caught it right with her shin, that poor girl.
I would have liked to see your commentary with that one, but
I would have loved to have provided that for everyone. And then another up in the rafters.
Yes.
Like Kim Dowes Brown would say about Macy's floor routine.
Right.
So I think there was like another one that I missed, but I was there.
Yes, and she now knows Macy Doublebacks, so we got that.
She does. Yes, Macy Doublebacks. Yep.
Brent. Poor Ava Boots. Can we stop with the alpha? I could not handle the alpha one more time. Apparently, she's the alpha of the team. She is the leader. He said alpha at least 3 times on Beam. I swear to God, it was always the alpha of the team. But she is the leader. Great. Wonderful. But it's just a little too much.
She's the alpha female.
My opinion. Of course. Well. Speaking of...
Well, did you know, though, an alpha female is a confident, assertive, and highly capable woman who often takes leadership roles in her professional and personal life.
There you go. And that's probably her to a T. But it was like the alpha. I'm like, okay. We get it. This, I heard Lena say that she was, that Ava, actually, speaking of Ava, combined her floor routines from her.
Yes, all the 4 years that she was there. And I love when they do that. Also, Luciana's is a little bit like that too. She combined some of hers. But I love that. My senior did it last year. One of my seniors last year did it with all her routines that she has. And ironically, Allison goes to CMU and she's on like the club gymnastics team. But she did that too. She like combined all of her floor routines, which I think is so fun. It's so fun. Yeah. Like, especially when you get stuck and can't think of like music that you want or whatever, and you just combine them all. I just love it. That's good. So fun.
Her switch leaps to pike jump. Her switch to pike jump is also unbalanced being very nice. Yeah. Just to say that.
It is correct.
Will Meyer's floor routine as well. You like that, Ava?
Yeah, she choreographed her own. I love it. Great, beautiful, love.
That's cool.
Love.
You don't see that. Yeah. You don't see that too often that they're choreographing their own routines, but occasionally you see it. It's a business for Gwen.
Yeah, she can stick a double layout like it's no one's business. Like, let me tell you, she just double layout. She may fall off the bar in the middle, but she can stick that double layout. And you know what? That should be used in the highlight reel is the stuck double layout, not the falling off the bar.
We're going to talk. We could actually just jump to that and do that one right now, because what I was just saying is you show falls as highlights, but the best one wasn't even shown. It was the exhibition one. That was the best highlight fall. Right. Why didn't you show that one if you're going to show it? That was awesome. But why do we show falls as highlights?
Okay, Eastern. Me and Eastern are going to have a conversation at the next week's meet, because this is the second week in a row that their highlight reel included falls, nothing but falls. Like, don't highlight Gwen falling off the bar. Highlight Gwen sticking a double layout.
Correct. 100%.
I mean, it's highlights, not blooper reel. Like
100%, I agree.
Yeah, we're gonna have a small conversation next week, me and Eastern, because like, okay, the ring around the bar was funny the other week, but like, come on,
right?
We don't want to highlight the fall. We want to highlight the good stuff. It's a highlight.
Right. Oh, and second week in a row that we've noticed, Annalise has, I guess, nothing else to do but go watch her teammate at Eastern because in the crowd again.
It just works out that the meet schedule allows for this, and I absolutely love it. She was behind one of the Eagles.
There you go.
I just love that she goes and watches Macy. I think it's so fun, and I'm sure Macy goes and watches her. But
that's fun.
That's a bigger. It's bigger. But I love it. I think it's so great. So great.
I agree. The beam score this week of Jackie Patterson?
Yeah, too low for me. Her beam routine is exquisite. Like, too low. Why was it that low? The week before was 9.85. Like, and now we're at like 9.7 something.
Yeah, I think it was a 9.7. Yeah, that's kind of surprising.
Probably, but too low. Yeah. Too low. Let's not.
Speaking of scoring, and I've kind of like leveled out a little bit from watching these meets, but I want to talk about the handspring front halves, and I want to focus a little bit on Abby Brushwood from Eastern because I think she's got a little bit screwed on this, being the very first athlete vaulting for EMU, the very first kid or athlete in the meet. Originally, she had a 9.6 for her handspring front half. I was like a 9.6. They did raise it to 9.675. I still have trouble believing that vault. There are Yurchenko fulls that pike down, that are sloppy, that land off to the side and go 9.75, 9.775. And this vault, 9.675, was a nice vault. Now, is it as big as Ava Boots? No. Ava's gets off the table a little bit bigger. It's a little bit higher. I get that. She only went 9.8. That was a rob, in my opinion. Yeah. Ava's vault was a rob. But if you're giving Ava a 9.8, then of course you're going to give Abby a little bit lower. But I just think 9.675 is just a little too low for that vault. It was a nice vault. But then I saw Brooke Gillespie's vault at NIU, and she does the exact same thing that pretty much Abby did. Same level of height and stuff, and took a big step, and I think she went 9.8. So I'm just like, I don't get it. The consistency in scoring, and I just feel bad for Abby because Abby deserved a little bit more. Even a 9.775, but if you're going to give her a 9.775, then Ava should have been about 9.875 or 9.85. Exactly. So, but I mean, because Ava's is huge, and she stuck the landing cold with her chest up. But I felt bad for Abby because one, she started obviously, but two, I was just like, when I saw Brooks, and Brooks was a nice vault, but a huge step back, and it was the same vault. I mean, exactly the same, in my opinion. I watched it on the video too, and she got 9.8, and she got 9.675, and I was like, I feel bad for Abby. I mean, she's not a Region 5 athlete, I know that, but I felt bad because her vault is nice. Her hand front half is very nice. Yeah. So anyway, and then Kyrie Lowe's vault, that Arabian, Yurchenko, Alina called it a layout half, but it actually is an Arabian layout. She comes off and turns immediately. Well performed. That was a very nice vault.
Mm-hmm. She does that vault very well.
No, it was very well. It's a true Arabian. She comes off and does a front layout. So very nice, very nice. Ellie
Gabriella?
Yes.
Or Gabrielle?
Ellie Johnson, or Gabrielle, which I've never, until college, I didn't even know that was her name. Front toss, back tuck was really nice. Her ray to bail was also very nice. Although we saw the release as she was raying, we did not see the toe on. We have another one coming up in a second that we missed that I was very upset with. But her front toss to scale was hilarious. Brett was very impressed with this.
Well, it's very impressive.
Like this impressed him. Like he could not stop talking about this skill. I didn't see it at first. I like wrote down, or I was talking, or I don't know what it was, and I heard him talking. I'm like, I rewound. I'm like, it's a front toss to scale. Yes, it's nice, but it's a front toss to scale. Like, it was hilarious. I was like, you've seen a lot more gymnastics in your day of commentating gymnastics than a front toss to scale. But yes, Ellie's is very, very nice. It is nice. My opinion, of course.
It is very nice. I agree. I concur.
I just thought that was funny. However, missing the mounts. We talked about this the past couple weeks, missing the mounts. Why did we not see Kaiten Childress from EMU, her front tuck on? We did not see it. We didn't see it.
I don't know.
Not at all.
Why didn't we see it?
Not at all. So make sure that they put that on the video when you're there too. Make sure her front tuck. 985 balance beam routine, by the way. Very nice routine, but no front on. She must have not done it this week.
Maybe not. Maybe she just... she was already on the beam.
Yes, she saluted and just was there. She didn't have to get on.
Yeah.
So I was very upset that we missed. They zoomed over and there she is on the beam dancing. I'm like, we missed her front tuck.
Ugh.
Her front tuck is really good.
It is really good.
So let's talk Jersey for a minute. Very nice Pike Jaeger and bail handstand that got a huge yes from George. I mean, huge.
It did.
And then a very nice triple flight on beam. Impressed that she's doing all around this year. It's so cool to see for Jersey. I can't call her Shannon. Sorry. We'll call her Jersey.
No. Yeah.
And then I talked about Reed's floor a couple weeks ago that I was just like, this is awesome. And you gave her love and props and flowers this week. So
always. I love this floor routine. And it's just, it's so commanding, and her dance is amazing. And she has the bits and pieces from the other routines because she's used the Britney stuff for a while. But oh my God, I just love it. I'm like going to miss it when it's gone.
I'm going to miss it when it's gone. Isn't that a song?
Since you've been gone.
No, that's not it though. But anyway, yes, I do like her floor routines. And she fell on beam this week, which is surprising. I don't think I've seen her fall on beam on a flip-flop layout too.
Hey, you know what? It happens. Everybody falls on
Olympians
beam.
don't fall, Kim. Come on. Just kidding.
They do, and sometimes in the Olympics.
Yes.
And still win. It's fine. We all fall.
Yes, it's great. But no, I do. I love that floor routine too. Some other things that we need to highlight, and Maggie Slythe from Air Force. Maggie is the daughter of our website manager and a good friend of mine. 9975 on bars, a program record, and the highest score ever on that event for Air Force.
And most importantly, they had some cool ass leotards this year. Not this year, this week.
But they always do.
I mean, good job, great job, Maggie. But the leotards.
Yes.
Oh my God, with the little American flag, such good leotards.
Yeah, you talk about their leotards.
Whoever's designing those leotards, never let them go.
But great Leo, great bar score, program record. Congratulations, Maggie, doing Maggie things as she always does there at the Air Force. And then I've already mentioned JoJo's vault 9925 Yurchenko 1.5 rock stuck landing against NC State. Check it on our podcast IG or our YouTube channel. Give us some numbers there.
You know what? The ACC is her world, and we're all just living.
We are. We have not watched North Carolina yet this year, and we're going to try to get there, get JoJo on the podcast. But that 9925 got on our social media, so that was great. And then Maddie Harvey vaulted. I did not see this.
She did. I sent it to you, but you don't.
I don't watch things.
You don't look at the text message.
Oh, I did see it. Her Yurchenko full. I did see it. Yes,
good.
It was very good.
In the pink
leotard. Yes.
Yeah, she went 985. Very good. It was great.
I may post that. I just realized.
And she has 2 full sleeves on her leotard now, which I love.
Oh, and I didn't even realize that either. Wow, that's awesome that she doesn't wear her elbow things anymore.
No, when she went to college, she stopped wearing it.
That's awesome. Good for her.
I know.
Wow.
Good for her. But side note, so her mom comes to our gym on Tuesdays and works with our Special Olympics athletes. Okay. And I had no idea it was her mom until one day she had a New Hampshire gymnastics sweatshirt on. I'm like looking at her all awkward. And I asked Lindsay Thurlow, who works for us and does our Special Olympics. I'm like, is that Maddie Harvey's mom? Looks just like her. Spitting image. Mm-hmm. She looks just like her mom. I was like, that's so funny. Small world.
Wow.
But it just took me. It's like, wait a minute. I know her.
But yeah.
And then I saw this amazing vault video. I was like, oh my God.
So that's how the world works. But 985. Congratulations, Maddie. Anyway, that's a lot, but they did that for week 6. And as all of you know, we are comfortably podcasting in 2026 in Comfort Apparel, that is. The College Salute and the Region 5 Insider are now affiliates of Comfort. If you like to live in comfort, use our code JASON272 for 15% off your purchase. Join us in comfort while you watch or listen to our show every week. All right, we got a bunch of social salutes, and the J Money or the Jameson Sears mic'd up video was hilarious. That was funny. I enjoyed that one. Apparently, she wants to be in the bar lineup as the anchor just because she can cast handstand. That's phenomenal. Her scooter thing, I guess her mom rode in a scooter. She wanted to ride in a scooter. I don't know. Crazy.
She is so funny. I was
Bigfoot's
dying.
not real. I was like, she's hilarious. She is funny. So,
Dying.
yes.
Literally dying.
Check out Alabama's Instagram for that video, or TikTok, I think it also is on the TikTok. I talked about a Yurchenko double full that was phenomenal, and also had a college salute, but it was not on the women's side. That's because Charlie Larson from Michigan nailed a Yurchenko double twist in a arena I know very, very well, and when I watch videos from the arena, it takes me back to competing. Addison Larson's stick celebration from Missouri. Addison Lawrence, not Larson. It's Lawrence. Thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Her stick celebration, that was hilarious. That was funny. Fifth 995 of the season, and she pretended she couldn't pull her feet off the ground. That was hilarious. I enjoyed that. The athletes who live longer, the gymnasts and pole vaulters, but basically death, because that dismount that peeled and landed on like it was in a pit and then the edge of the floor, and he landed on the edge of the floor, and then that Tkachev that he let go and landed on a bar on his back, and then the pole vault went somewhere where it probably shouldn't have been, kind of like so that was hilarious, that gymnasts and that we live longer. I don't know how, apparently.
Clearly we know how to fall properly.
We do, I guess. Hannah and Sage's bar video, love this. Basically, I don't know who edited it. They put together a bar video where they basically put their bar routines back to back, doing like the skills in kind of sequential order, same things, cast handstands. They do different releases, but actually they do the same release. But they have, different things going on at different times. They actually do the same dang bar routine, but it was cool to see, and I just enjoyed that one. Both of them are not known for their bars, but they're known for their bars because their bars are really good. So,
absolutely.
Yes. So,
this Nakamura hooper you said.
I wish someone would do this for OMG, like just for the year for me. Just do it.
Just run off the beam and
this weekend is the meet that I normally get a lot of my OMGs from, and I will not be there because we will be in Tennessee, and that would be Big. Big always has the great things that happen. So if you listen to the podcast, anybody, and you're going to Big and you just don't really care how you do on balance beam this competition because you don't care, and you want to run off basically do a flight series, fall on your face, like jump to your face and fall off the beam, please. I would love to see this because this was hilarious. Like seriously, was she that off? No. No. I don't think so. All right. Anyway, and then the OU hair salon.
What I loved about it was she braided all the girls' hair, right? So she sat, like they'd sit in the chair and be like, and it starts with Faith Torres, and they'd sit in the chair and be like, what do you want? And Faith is just like, blah, blah, blah. And then she does it perfectly. And the other one's like, showed a picture. I want this one. And it's perfect. Like she braids the hair so perfect. Perfect. I cannot do that.
Is it Kiara?
So perfect. Maybe.
I think it is. I feel like it is.
Like, even if they showed them a picture, like, exactly what the picture looked like. Like, I thought it was fantastic. Right. Like, you just braid everybody's hair. Like, do your fingers get tired? Like, can you braid my hair? Yeah. I was a little jealous.
But no, that was interesting. And then, not a college, but a funny one as heck. When I saw this, I've never seen it quite done this way, although I have seen this happen to a kid. The little level 7 does a Yurchenko, blocks off, lands on her back, but on the very side edge of the resi, bounces off without any hesitation or stop or anything. The coach catches her and tosses her back into the vault, so she lands in the middle of the mat. So good.
But the thing is, like, she stayed tight,
she did.
too. Like
No,
unfazed. Like, just stay tight.
Like, they practice that. Like, that's a practice. Like, that's what they do. And I was trying to watch the judges. I don't know how the judges took that, because, like, I was watching them. They're, like, looking like, what the heck is that? But when I saw this, I was like, this is hilarious. That was funny. But That was good.
Oh, it was. Oh my, it was so funny.
Yeah, it was good.
Dying.
So that's our wonderful social salutes for the week. Let's give some awards out. Our showstopper, Kim, you get to go first this week.
Showstopper for sure is Naya and Lily Smith, like on floor, both of them. Instant, yes, like yes for me. Both their floor routines, like, and they're so different, but like you're so drawn into them.
I do agree. Joss is on beam. I feel the same way with his balance beam routine, and then I mean. Corey Tomlinson, hype man himself. He's the showstopper.
Yeah.
He stops the show every day. So
he does.
Definitely the showstopper of the week as well. Best college, stick, stay, and slay this week.
There's a lot.
Yes.
So for me, Haley Klein on bars, Leah Kamichik on bars, Ava Boots on vault. Those are my straight up ones. And Jeffrey Scott.
Yes.
Did I put that in?
I just know she was the one that did the college salute, arms out to the side, almost knocked Ryan out. Yep.
And then JoJo on her
100%.
vault, like
that was,
she stuck, stayed, and
then
slayed.
jump up and down and spun around and jumped into her coach's arms. It was fun. So definitely good vaults, good some bar dismounts for this week, and definitely sticking, staying, and slaying. And then our MVP of the week. Well, my MVP was one that I was just like, this is awesome. She's doing the all around. She's in 3 events in our lineup. Haley Klein. Haley Klein is my MVP of this week.
Now listen, my MVP is my diver. This is not gymnastics. It's my diver. Sorry. She hit the board and then just kept going and finished all her dives. And then she almost qualified to nationals, and she is amazing.
All right.
My diver, Layla Winklepleck from Saginaw Valley State University. That is my MVP for the week. But if I have to pick gymnastics related, it's Haley Klein.
Haley Klein is our college salute MVP of the week. But for Kim, her diver is the MVP of the week. That's phenomenal.
Yes. Yep, it's the diver.
Yes.
Yep, that's who it is for me.
Diving things. So
help more people find our podcast by rating and reviewing us on Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to the College Salute podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or alums you'd like us to have on the show, please feel free to email us at region5insider@gmail.com. Thanks to all of our subscribers. We could not do any of this without your support. Follow us on all of our social media accounts for the most up-to-date information and what's going on with our Region 5 alums all season long.
Thanks again to listening to our Week 6 recap. We have 6 more weeks of the season, regular season, and the groundhog said 6 more weeks of winter. Oh, lucky us. Anyway, in Week 7, we are going to be watching some cats and a gopher, and continue to bring you the highlights of our alums every Wednesday, all season long. Remember, let's keep growing the College Salute YouTube channel. We'll talk to you in a week for more spine-saving coverage of our Region 5 alums. And always remember to follow, like, and subscribe. Peace out, Region 5.
5, 5, 5, 5, 5.